The story of Sally. Let's get to this. This is something out of another world. Sally thought that her marriage was safe. 3 kids, a home, the American dream, a life they built together. Until one night, her husband Pete sat down and said, "I need to tell you something, and you're not going to like it." Sally thought, what could that be? Their life is so perfect. They had been married for 12 years, 3 children, they go to Sundays, church every week, 2 boys and a little girl who still climbed into their bed when there was thunderstorms. Their life was seemingly perfect. But that was not true. Their life was not perfect. It was stable. Routine dinners, school drop-offs, weekend grocery runs, getting everything done that had to be done. The kind of life you don't question. You know what you have to do and you do it because you think it is solid. You trust the other one. But that night, something felt really off for Sally. Pete wouldn't look at her. He kept looking down. His hands kept rubbing together and rubbing his face. And his voice, it didn't sound like him. It was a tone too low. What on earth is going on? Wondered Sally. Sally, Pete said, barely above a whisper. There's something I really have to talk to you about. There's something I've been hiding from you. I just need to tell you. Her stomach dropped. What could it be? Just say it. Stop torturing me. Just say it. And then he did. I've been seeing someone else. I've been using my phone on Tinder a lot. I'm sure you've noticed. So I've been seeing someone else for a while now. And then there was silence. Sally dropped her knife. Just like that. Oh. Not the peaceful kind. The kind that rings in your ears. It was so quiet. Sally just stared at him, waiting for the rest. Because somehow she knew there had to be more to this confession. Pete swallowed hard. The girl I've been seeing, she's 10 years younger. But that's not it. She's pregnant. The room spun. 12 years, 3 children, and now this. The room spun. Sally felt dizzy. Wow. 12 years, 3 children, and now this? It's unbelievable. Sally's voice came out steady but cold. How long have you been seeing her? It's been a year. A whole year of lies, of working late, of business trips, all lies. Unbelievable. A whole secret life. But Pete wasn't done. And what he said next was worse than the affair. My family knows. My mom knows. My dad knows. He admitted. And they say it's okay. What? Sally blinked. They what? Pete hesitated. And then he said it. What was the most ridiculous thing ever. They think that Linda, that's her name, should move in. What? Sally actually laughed now. Not because it was funny, no, but because it was so unbelievable. Move in? She repeated. With us, Pete? With the kids? You want that as an example for your kids? You're the elder in the church. I can't believe it. As if it was some kind of arrangement. As if normal people just do this today all day long. Sally stood up slowly. Let me understand this now, she said, her voice shaking now. You cheated on me for a year, got another woman pregnant, and now your family has the audacity to think what I should be doing? That I should share my home with that woman? Pete tried to explain. They said it could be better for the baby. And in the end, it would be better for everyone. Everyone? She cuts him off. Oh, just easier for you. That's when he said something that made everything worse. Linda doesn't have anywhere else to go, Sally. Sally froze. How's that my problem? Because in that moment she realized something terrifying. This wasn't just a mistake. This was a plan all along. A conversation had already happened before today. Decisions had already been made by others. Without her, the family approved of this. And then Pete said the one thing that made her question everything. She knows about you, Sally. Sally's breath caught. Huh? And Pete looked down. She wants to meet you. She wants to move in. The next morning, Sally heard a knock on the door. Her kids were in the living room. The house felt heavy from the night before. She opened the door slowly, and there stood Linda, hands on her pregnant belly, smiling from ear to ear. Ooh, and behind her, Pete's mother, Sue, holding a suitcase. What would you do if you were Sally? Go ahead and drop a comment. What would you do? Would you take Linda in with her baby?